As with any treasure hunt or quest, there's always the reward that inspires it. But you might not always get that reward when you're dealing with Heller Bar steelhead. KXLY4's outdoor storyteller Dan Barth takes us on his quest.
It's called Heller Bar, but it doesn't serve drinks. Heller Bar serves up a cold, hefty plate of humility to fishermen on a daily basis, because catching a steelhead can sometimes seem impossible. But that was our quest. Steelhead anglers come from all over the Pacific Northwest to Heller Bar. Trucks with boat trailers line the parking lot like stacked dominoes. The real lure of the place is that the Grande Ronde River flows into the Snake River there, making what can be a great steelhead hole. And that's where I started, on the Grande Ronde, just upstream from Heller Bar. And after a full afternoon on the Ronde, nothing.
But steelhead are being steelhead today, and that's what they do. Sometimes they will just absolutely go on lockjaw, and they won't open their mouths or anything. I hooked into one. It came off really quickly.
Heller Bar is upriver from Asotin and Clarkston, Washington. So if fishing gets tough, you can head back and regroup, which is what I had to do after day one.
Well, it's day 2 now in our quest for fall steelhead with a fly rod, and we're going to stay right here where the Grande Ronde flows right into the Snake River. Most of the fish have been holding right there, and this area gets a lot of pressure on the weekends, but as you can see on a weekday, not so bad. Well, I'm going to tie in some flies and we'll see how we do.
Steelhead were right at my feet, or just sitting in the current in front of me. But as anglers know, just because they're there doesn't mean they'll open their mouths, which they didn't, so I came back. Again.
It's now day 3 here at Heller Bar, where the Grande Ronde River flows into the Snake River, and I'm still trying to get that one steelhead. Now, after a lot of whitefish and a lot of suckers, I think today is the day. It's really early in the morning. You can see a lot of gray light, but early in the morning steelhead are extremely active, or at least more active than they are than during the peak hours of the day. So I'm going to put a few flies in the water, and hopefully I'm going to get my Heller Bar steelhead. There's one. Take a look at this. Just an absolute beautiful fish. This is what we came for. So after 3 days, we finally got our Heller Bar steelhead. For Outdoor Storytellers, I'm Dan Barth, KXLY4.